Good afternoon, Laney College. I wanted to say good morning because it's a busy day and it's rolling by so quickly, and then someone said, no, it's good afternoon. And I appreciate all of you for coming into the theater for our convocation. And my name is Lisa Cook. I am the Laney College Faculty Senate President. So I represent the faculty here in all matters, all professional and academic matters. And I am really pleased to see faculty, students, administrators, including our chancellor, and staff here for our convocation. So on behalf of the faculty, I want you to know a couple of things. One thing is, we are excited. The first week is so challenging for everybody. Suddenly, we're all on, right? You got to get up in the morning, you got to get here, you got to be prepared, the show is on. Sometimes in that craziness, it might be that someone is short with you or brief in their presentation or in their words. But I want you to know that your teachers, your instructors here at Laney are really excited to have you in their classes. They have been looking forward to meeting you, and they've been planning in so many ways to provide powerful, hopefully transformative educational experiences for you. But if you've ever tried to transform something or make a difference, you know the challenges in that, right? That truthfully, as students, the work is inside of you. And teachers cannot teach you effectively without knowing about you. So I urge you, please, make contact. Make it a goal right now that you will, at the beginning, at the end, some point in your class, each and every class that you're taking, go up to your teacher and have a one-on-one conversation. Just introduce yourself, tell something about yourself, ask a question you have, but make that contact. When I started at college my first semester, I was terrified of anybody that looked like an instructor, professor, teacher. Anyone that looked official, I was going to hide. And so I did hide until one day when I got the results from my first biology exam, and in those days they posted them on the wall. So I go up, and I studied really hard, you know, so I go up, I look at my name, track across my social security number, D. No, that can't be it. You know, I worked really hard. So I did it again, you know, and I saw the D, and I just started crying. And the professor happened to be walking by, and he said, "What's the matter?" And I said, "I studied so hard for this exam. I guess I don't know how to study or how to prepare, and I got a D, and I'm so disappointed." And he said, "Well, that can be fixed. There are more exams, there are more tests. I want you to come see me in my office hours every Friday at 1 o'clock, whatever, and we'll talk each Friday and give you a plan of what to study." I did that. I turned that around to a B in a class that was challenging for me, and I learned a really important lesson as a student. Talk to your teachers. They want to help you, they want you to succeed, but they can't unless they know what you're struggling with. So don't accept those. If your performance is poor at first in some way like mine was, don't accept that. Because we know as instructors here, our students are brilliant. We teach here because we want to be your teachers. We love the students at Laney College, and we choose to teach here. But we need your participation, students. And I hope also with the staff members you meet, your administrators, the same. Don't be shy. Say hello. They're going to say hello to you. Talk to them. Talk to all of us. And with that connection, we can provide what I hope will be transformative experience for you in some way this fall at Laney College. Thank you for letting me say all those things. Thank you. So now it is my pleasure to introduce our college president to you. And one thing I want you to know about her is that she really does enjoy the contact I was just talking about. If she's in the elevator, she says hello to everybody. Walking across campus, she says hello. And she likes to share who she is as a person, not just as our president, but as a person with you as students, because like me, she was a student, and like me, she struggled sometimes as well. So I'm going to let her tell you about herself and the way that she wants to connect today, but it is a great opportunity today to have a chance to have a face to, you know who your college president is. I was out in the quad saying, do you know who the president is? Can you see her face? Come inside. You should know who the president is. So without further ado, this is Dr. Elnora Webb, the president of Laney College.
We are so lucky to have faculty like Lisa Cook. I love her spirit. I love her commitment, her values as it relates to Laney College, and you can see up there. I love our faculty. They care so deeply. I am so amazed and in love with our classified staff and our administrators. Wow, you give me chills at times because you care so deeply about what we do here at Laney College, and it's an honor to work with you. Before I go into a lot of discussion, I want to ask our chancellor to come up and give some words. I'm going to stand by him if he allows me to stay on the stage with him, because he has to go and do some other things, but he wants to make certain that he leaves his own special, humble, informal, yet exacting and penetrating impact on you. But he's going to do much more outside of this room to support us all. But it's all about you, students. It's all about you at the beginning and the end of the day. Thank you.
Thank you. Dr. Webb wants to make sure that I don't talk too long. That's why she wants to stay nearby. I think that if you are a student, you just got a taste of what our faculty and staff are really about. You just heard from Professor Cook that she got a D at one time. It means that we all have gone through many of the things, many of the struggles that you have gone through, regardless of where we are today, especially if it is your first year in college. That year is always one of the most difficult years that you're going to. Actually, that first semester is very, very hard. But if you don't give up, it means that there are great things coming up for you. So I want to, just like she did, I want to encourage you to connect with faculty and staff, because we who work at the colleges, we know that we work for you. It's not you who work for us, it's we who work for you, and we know how important you are. Therefore, if you ever reach out to us, you're going to find that we will respond to you. We are not out of touch. We are near you, and we are here to make sure that your education go really well. In looking at you today, you may be 18, you may be 20 or 30, whatever age you may be as a student. But when we look at you, we look at many years down the road, we see somebody who's going to be a professional, somebody who's going to change lives in our community. So that's why we are proud to make whatever investment we can make in you, whether it is our personal touch, whether it is for us to give you advice in terms of what you can do. So you can always count on us for that. With that, there's no reason for you not to be successful at Laney College. We wish you the very best, and we look forward to graduating you very soon. Thank you.
How many believe this gentleman has been here for many years? Raise your hand. He just arrived, and he's already connected, and he's about the business of you, our students, at the beginning of the day and the end of the day. With that, I'd like to compliment Lisa also. Convocations are new to community colleges in general. We have convocations at four-year institutions across the country, and typically what that is, it's an assembly, it's coming together, it's celebrating the fact that our students are beginning anew, afresh for the first semester at a college, or beginning anew an academic year in preparation for successful experiences that leads to their certificate, degrees, graduation to transfer to a four-year institution, as we do it at community colleges. At the four-year institutions, it's graduation to enter the workforce in a life-sustaining career position, or to go on to a master's degree or a doctoral degree, medical school, etc. But the convocation is a beginning, and then the commencements are an end, but both are really beginnings. They're opportunities for us to honor the fact that you're doing something remarkable. The convocations really allow us to share the vision of this institution, the mission, and the values, and to say that we hold them dear as faculty, as classified staff, and as administrators. And we expect you to hold us to those high expectations. The vision is much more than just earning a certificate degree, which is very important. It's really about preparing each one of us through learning from you in particular, for life-sustaining opportunities where you're healthy, you're productive, you're voting, you're engaged in some leadership in your family, in the neighborhood, in the community, but making a significant impact beyond just a career or transferring to complete additional studies. Then that mission really reduces it down to those things that are about getting you in here and successfully out of here, efficiently. You didn't come here to stay forever. Well, actually, I take that back. Some students did. Is there any one of you who was among the students came to stay forever? Okay, I've met some. They love it. They love people like Lisa, and they don't want to leave. Most of you come in and you want to get out, right? Raise your hand. You want to get out efficiently. And it's our role, our responsibility, to give you the information and support you need to facilitate that. And so, as Lisa conveyed, as our chancellor conveyed, remind us of our responsibility by giving us details about you that will help us help you do just that effectively. The values, and I'll be very brief. We have core values, and we hold ourselves to those values. We encourage you to leverage those values of respect, appreciation, diversity, innovation, integrity. What did I miss? Collaboration. Hold us true to all those values that are in your classrooms, in our offices, in our conference rooms. They're not to just be static. They're to be part of the living experience, the learning experience at this college. So if you at any given point feel disrespected by any one of us, including me, tell us. Let us know so that we can stop, pay attention, ask yourselves, how do we get off course? Because this is who we're supposed to be. This is who we are. And it's all about you. So a little story about myself, and I won't go into too much detail, but I'm very transparent. As beautifully dark as I am equally transparent. You didn't find that as a joke. I try to tell jokes. You're supposed to at least humor me, folks. Come on, come on. I was, like many of our students, and some of you in this room, born of humble, very humble beginnings. Didn't know where food was going to come from, and was put in home after home, foster homes, after being born to a child who had been abused since the age of 5. She was only 13. And I wish her spirit well. But that's not the most unusual aspect of my upbringing. The most challenging aspect was recognizing, even as a 7-year-old or 9-year-old, is that I was responsible for myself. I don't know how that happened, but I got a sense that I was responsible for myself. And some of you, and many of our students, understand that. And yet what I didn't learn until I got to the university, my undergrad, that I didn't have to do it all myself. I thought I did. And in fact, I had to learn that I never did it all myself. Shelter came from the Social Services Center. Food came from food stamps through the government. I never did it all myself, but I didn't know that. I thought protecting myself from more physical abuse and other abuse, I was doing it all alone. I wasn't. Whether we call it the Great Spirit, whether we call it a wonderful, loving smile from a stranger, or someone providing extra clothes because we didn't have new clothes, I was being supported. And that's the thing that we want to remind you. Our institution is all about supporting each one of you. It's not about us doing things alone. Yes, you're capable of exceeding your own high expectations, let alone ours. Yet it's our responsibility to be there to support you along the way. And like Lisa, I didn't do well in high school, for that matter. In grade school, I was told that I was mentally retarded, so I was in these courses that were very behind. And luckily, I went to a high school where they didn't get my paperwork because I was moved around again throughout LA County. And I asked to be put in college prep courses because I wanted to go to college. I didn't want to go to college for the average reason. I didn't want to be homeless. And someone said if you go to college, there's housing. Well, not true for all colleges, but certainly for the ones that I applied to. And I got in. And when I got in, I struggled to learn how to learn. I knew how to get by, and I was focused on surviving. But luckily, I was so focused on surviving that I figured out how to learn in order to stay in the institution. And in the process of it, I found my voice. I realized psychology is not disconnected from biology, that math is embedded in art and athleticism. I didn't know these fundamental things, and yet the power of education helped me transform my consciousness and the way I behave, and allowed me to have a level of respect for self that I didn't even know was possible. So the power of education is more than just earning a certificate degree, which is powerful, because some of you already know, raise your hand if you do, that if you earn a college degree, you're going to earn no less than $1 million on average than one who only has a high school diploma. Some of you knew that. Now, so earning money is important, right? How many agree with that? It's for our basic survival. That's the means of exchange. That's critical. But in and of itself, money is not going to ensure that we experience some level of understanding, respect for self, happiness that's transformative. Goes back to what Lisa says and so many of you are working towards. And that's why community colleges are so powerful. Because we don't have to wait till we transfer to a four-year or hope to get into a four-year. We can come to this community college, low level of expense, and learn these fundamental things, knowledge and technical skills from individuals who are highly trained and could be working at universities as well. But you get to come here and experience that. So with that, I'm just honored to know that I get to work with you in support of you. And sure enough, when I walk across the quad, when I stop into classrooms, when I'm interacting with other colleagues, please stop me. Stop us if you have any questions or any needs. Because while I may appear to be busy, I'm not ever too busy to respond to you students, because that's why we're here. You're native-born, you're foreign-born, you're Asian, you're white, you're black. I like to say that, black. Native American, white, Asian, Pacific Islanders, mixed ethnicities. You notice I say ethnicities, because we're all one human race. Before you leave, I want you to know if you had one of these sheets and you completed it, you're in the running for an iPad. I know you're having to leave because you're getting ready for class, and I'm going to sum this up in a second. I mentioned the different ethnicities because throughout the years we have a number of cultural and other kinds of activities. The degree to which you participate and share your interest in engaging those activities and helping to lead them, it actually helps this institution be much more responsive to you and other students who seek an opportunity to be validated, their cultures to be validated, their language, their understandings, and our faculty are all about that. So just recognize we see you in all your manifestations, but we don't see you as well if you don't communicate with us. So we expect you to communicate loudly. You are already remarkable. You're already smart, insightful, full of promise, thoughtful, respectful, honest, innovative. Bring that to the classroom. So without further ado, I want you to enjoy your classes, the out-of-class activities, the workshops, your leadership engagement, your internships with businesses that we make available, the externships that we make available, cooperative education. Have a blast this year. Have a blast this year. I want to ask the administrators to stand up, come to the stage. Very quickly, please, would you come on stage? I want you to see who they are, And I would like to ask Lisa Cook to come back on stage so that the two of us, she and I, can with you bear witness to these folks who are responsible for the class schedule. They're responsible for student support services. They're responsible for things that you should not be concerned about, but makes it easier for you to navigate this college community. Tomoka, is there a reason why you're down there? I'm going to ask Lisa to share a few words, and we promised to be done in time, but we wanted to launch this, and we're going to share more with you as individuals through email and through letter throughout the semester, because we want to hear from you in more transparent ways as we leverage your information throughout the semester.
Thank you. I think it's so important that you know who the lead administrator is for your area of study, for the classes that you take, and that you have a face for each of our administrators. I'm going to ask them one by one to just come by, say their name and their title, and then go on off the stage. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tomoko Ha, and I am the interim director of the APAS program that serves the Asian and Pacific Islander community here.
Good afternoon. My name is Arash Daneshzadeh. I'm sure I'm the only Arash Daneshzadeh on campus. I am the interim dean of academic and student affairs, and I oversee a large compendium of departments, but you can just call me Dean Arash, and it's great to meet all of you.
Good afternoon, Laney. My name is Phyllis Carter, and I'm the Director of Business and Administrative Services. I have several units under me, including custodial, business office, IMC, food services, storekeeper, and a few other groups. So welcome back, and we'll be happy to serve you this year.
Hello, everyone. I'm Denise Richardson. I'm the Dean of Math and Sciences. I'd also like to briefly introduce my assistant, Mayra Arevalo. Would you please stand? We are here to help you in any way that we can. Our division is also responsible for all of the instructional labs, the Writing Center, and all of the tutoring resources on campus. So I hope that you will enjoy your time here at Laney, and if there's anything we can do to help you, please let us know.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Peter Crabtree. I'm one of the deans, and my primary responsibility is career and technical education. So all matters dealing with career and technical education, my door is always open, and we have some great programs here at Laney to help you prepare for a wonderful career. So please take advantage of all the opportunities that we have. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Chuan Chen, the Dean for Liberal Arts. There are 11 departments, including English, ESL, dance, so on. I'm so glad you're here. I want to introduce my staff assistant, Jacqueline Ma. Any questions, see Jacqueline Ma on the 7th floor. Thank you.
Hi, and good afternoon. I'm Trudy Walton, Vice President of Student Services. I'm in the tower, room 815, and I welcome you back to, or welcome you to, Laney College if you're a first-time student, and I wish you the best for this semester. And my area covers all the student support services that we offer here at Laney College. Best wishes to you.
Hi everyone, welcome back continuing students and welcome new students. My name is Pumi Sayavong. I'm the Dean of Humanities, Social Sciences, and Applied Technology. That includes cosmetology, graphic arts, and photography. Looking forward to seeing any or all of you in my office sometime soon. Thank you.
Last but not least, my name is Lilia Selhey. I'm the Vice President of Instruction. I want to thank my fellow administrators and reiterate what they just said. We're happy to see you. We're here to serve you. I also like to thank my immediate team, Christy Blue, my assistant, and Derek Lee in the back. We work very hard to ensure that you have all the things that you need to be successful. So remember, making it to the college is half the battle. Keep coming back and let us know how we can support you. I am on the 8th floor in the tower. Not 8th floor. 7th floor. Wishful thinking. Thank you.
Lily is on both floors. Let's be clear. She's on the 8th and the 7th floor. So as Lisa stands here, I want to just remind of the obvious. We all started someplace, and that's why I shared just a snippet of my background. And we all are here. And we all are going to be someplace else in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. It starts with a vision. It starts with a vision. And then it leads to all of us being part of that vision to help you actualize that vision. Just remember that. Everything starts with a vision, or perhaps just a dream that becomes a vision that is reduced down to some operational or strategies, but some steps that leads to actualizing that vision. Remember that we're here to help facilitate that. And I'd like to ask our student leaders to stand so that we can acknowledge them and ask them to come to the stage. These individuals have been working, and only one wants to get up here because you want to act shy now, right now? She's remarkable. Please come on up. These individuals have been working on your behalf all summer long. Please come up. They wanted this week to be remarkable, and they're making it remarkable, and they want you to be part of their leadership efforts. So as you see them around campus, recognize they care. There will be an elections this fall. They want you to engage in that whole voting process. And I'm going to ask someone who's a very brilliant, unassuming man to come to this mic and give a few words to fellow students. John?
Hello, students, faculty, and administrators. I want to introduce ASOC. It stands for Associated Students of Laney College, and we are looking for more students to get involved, so we want to know what you guys are working on, and so, also I want to hear about your vision and where you are in your collegiate career so that we could start the generative discussions that would add to our skill set. So just take advantage of all the opportunities that are here. If you were wondering, there are a bunch of stuff. Personally, I've gained so much just by participating in student government and working with the administrators and seeing them. And I think it's sort of like a catalyst in your professional world. So if you want to add some new skill sets, just turn on your mirror neurons and work with our administrators. There's opportunities to participate in shared governance, which is another important thing. It's a part of the parallel governance that's here at Laney College. So if you want to, if you know what you want to do in the future and you want to go into policy or governance, this is the job for you. My major is philosophy. I love thinking about things and just talking. So if you want to get involved with clubs and our student organizations, there's a bunch of clubs that are open to you guys, and student government is here to help, and we have a lot of meetings and things like that. So if you guys want to participate effectively on campus and do some civic engagement, there's definitely a space for you guys. Or if you just have a concern or issue that you want to bring to our table, we'll be happy to hear you guys and serve your interests. So thank you. We have Katrina Totten, who is our external secretary.
Hi, Hi, I'm really excited to be part of the student government. It's going to be a great year. We have elections coming up in about 10 weeks, so we want people to really get involved with that. And we are starting a sustainability initiative. Well, we're continuing the sustainability initiative, but we want more student engagement on that, creating projects. So if you're interested in that, come find me. Yeah, just thank you for being here, administration, and I'm really looking forward to working together this semester to get a lot of good work done.
Thomas Young is one of our more creative senators. He is also president of the, what's the club again? I'm sorry. Oh, here, you can come say it. What's your club? Yes, the Fundamental Gospel Baptist Club, sorry. So if you want to get involved with that club, it's good. And Nona Claypool is a senator, and she does a lot of our research, and she's good with finances. So.
Thank you, ASLC. And now we're going to come to a close.